What is up, bags and packages? Today's game or today's video is going to be all about dodging, basically dodging the bullets. If anybody's played Uncharted 2, it's actually bunny hopping 2.0, and basically how do you use the dodging and the bunny hopping to your advantage in order to kill someone, like not just survive the bullets, because bunny hopping helps you survive. So how do you kill someone with it? So we'll go through it step by step. First thing, of course, is everybody knows you jump one side. Bunny hopping in Uncharted 2, I'll probably show you an example of how bunny hopping looks. Bunny hopping is just pressing X, 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 X on the controller so that your player can keep on jumping from one side to the other in a continuous animation. And it just makes you, obviously if you're moving around, it makes you a harder target to shoot. That's how bunny hopping works, but everybody knows that Uncharted 3, they nerfed bunny hopping the same way that we had it from Uncharted 2. So you can't just keep on jumping. Basically everybody stops for like half a second or something while you're trying to bunny hop in this game. So they nerfed bunny hopping, but I'll show you how you can still do the same thing with a bit of a tweak. I don't know if it's a glitch or they didn't test it or they didn't think about it, but I'll show you how to do it. But besides that, everybody in Uncharted 3 of course uses a pretty normal dodge, a standard dodge, which is jump one side, roll to the other side, then jump on the other side, roll back to the same side. So it's easy, but I just don't prefer rolling. Unless you have like a shorter bit of cover in front of you, I don't think rolling is a good idea, especially if somebody has a T-bolt. Like I'm pretty decent with the T-bolt, so if somebody actually rolls, you can cancel a roll. If you roll, then you know the animation has to go through, or if you jump, the animation has to go through. So if you actually play against a skilled player, jumping or rolling, you can cancel the animation, so somebody or the other is going to snipe you off with the T-bolt. So it's a bit hard, but it's still better. Like if somebody's trying to shoot you with the Gmal or the M9 or any basic gun, not a power weapon, dodging with the jump and the roll is still pretty decent. Now let's get into how you can actually dodge or bunny hop. Just keep on jumping from one side to the other without stopping. And it's actually pretty simple. I don't know if you guys have checked it out or not, but I do know that pretty much all the good players know how to bunny hop. All you have to do is just keep shooting while you're jumping. That's it. Just keep R1 pressed. So I'm going to show you with the M9 right off the bat. If you can check the video right now in front of me, Chloe is just basically jumping around. She only stops when I reload, so you need to be careful about the time that you're reloading. While you're reloading, you can do the jump and the roll thing, but the rest of the time, if you're shooting, you can just keep on jumping and keep on bunny hopping. I've tried this like a million times. Anybody who's like who doesn't know how to shoot people who are jumping around, you can definitely win those 1-on-1s or even the 2v1s. This gives you a distinct advantage. The best part about this bunny hopping thing is it's not only exclusive just to the automatic weapons. Of course, the automatic weapons, it's pretty easy because you keep shooting every single bullet. But I'm going to try and show you how to do it with the Gmal. I always play with the Gmal. If you check out my games, you'll see that I always have a Gmal equipped. So I'm going to try and show you how to do it with the Gmal. Oh fuck, I forgot how to run because I've actually been playing Sleeping Dogs for like the past 2 weeks, so a bit of the controls, a little bit of confusion. So yeah, obviously the Gmal is a burst fire gun, so you can't, if you keep R1 pressed, nothing happens. So you can't do the same thing that you do with the M9. But what you can do is you time each and every jump with each and every Gmal bullet. So I'll try and show you. If this is the default one, without shooting, you can see that she's pretty slow. She stops in the middle. I'll show you with the Gmal burst. Now you can roll while you're reloading, and you can do the same thing again. And that's it. It's as easy as that. You can even do it with the burst fire weapon. Now, I'll try and show it with the FAL. I'm not so good with the FL, but my friend is Munzi98. I know he does use this trick from time to time. He's a pretty good player, so I see him doing it a lot of the time in the game. It's a little bit tough, but of course you can do it. I mean, it's not impossible. You can even do it with the Para 9 for that matter. So let's try and do it with this. Nah, I'm not so good with this thing. I'm okay, yeah, I did it. Roll. Yeah, much better. Much better. So like I said, yeah, you can even do it with the FAL. I don't have too much practice with the FAL. I don't use it as much after the nerf. But that's how you bunny hop. Now in the second part of the video, I'm going to try and show you how you can use this bunny hopping thing to your advantage and try and kill someone. I mean, it's not just it's already, you can survive with the bunny hop. Like if you can get to cover, you can survive that thing. But how do you use it to your advantage? How do you make it aggressive and try and kill someone with the same thing? And that's what I'm going to show you in the next map. I'm going to have to switch over to Molten Ruins now. See you in a few seconds. Alright guys, we're back in Molten Ruins now. This is the map that I always use to practice my aim along with the bunny hopping or the dodging thing. This is going to be a little bit complex to try and explain it to you, but do try and understand what I'm trying to say. See, now by default you're always looking in front, right? Obviously you want to keep looking in front. But when you dodge or you bunny hop, you move from side to side. You move left and right, you jump left and right, like I'm jumping right now. So what you want to do is, but you're still looking in front, but your character is facing left or right, and the joystick is going left or right. So what you want to try and do right now is to jump left and right, but make sure that when you aim, when you press L1 again on the screen, and your character starts aiming again, you want that reticule, you want your character to aim right on the person. Now obviously we don't have an opponent in this game. I'm trying to show you in a custom game, so check out this this statue, kind of a bird kind of a thing. I'm going to try and hit it every single time. Now before I do the bunny hopping and the rolling thing, I want to try and show you how you can shoot it instantly. If you guys, right off the bat, if you guys can use that little dot, that little tiny speck in the center of your screen, that's it. That's pretty much all you want if you can do that thing. But me, however, I can never see it. It's either my 17-inch small TFT monitor, or I don't know. I mean, there are so many specks of dust flying around in Molten Ruins and other maps like that. So I can never see that thing. So I do the same thing that I used to do in Uncharted 2. I was pretty decent at Uncharted 2 towards the end of the game. What you do is, if you're facing the right, then almost exactly the same amount of distance as your character looks on the screen, take the same amount of distance and stack another character on screen to the right of your character. Let's say you have your entire character's width right now is 2 centimeters. So basically when your character ends and he's facing towards the right, stack up 2 more centimeters towards the right, and then if you just press L1, you'll see that you're pretty much always on screen. Like you can look, basically you're bang on target. What you can see from there is you're going to be bang on target. So that is towards the right. Towards the left, okay, this is the third time I'm going to try and explain this thing to you. So look in front, basically just look in front. Okay, now you just press the joystick towards the left. So your character is now facing the left, as mine is right now. Now that my character is facing the left, if the width of my character is, let's say, 2 centimeters, so from the right side of my character, like basically right now Chloe's butt, basically if I take 2 centimeters more, I add in the distance of one more character on the right side, and then I take that much distance in the center of the screen, and I press L1, I will be bang on target. I'm going to try and explain this thing with the help of a couple of pictures and stuff so that you can understand. So right now I'm bang on target. When you look on the right side, if you're facing the left, you're looking in front but you're facing the left. If you're looking in front but you're facing the right side, basically it's almost kissing the character. It's right next to you. So you don't have to give too much of a distance. I'm going to try and explain that thing I'm going to try and slow-mo the shooting aspect and try and use some pictures to try and explain what I'm trying to say. But anyways, just check out the way I'm shooting this, and maybe if you just look at what I'm doing, maybe you can understand what I'm saying. See, alright, so I'm jumping. Oh, that was bad. See, on target. See, on target. See, on target. And this is with simple jumping. You can of course keep on bunny hopping. Like, see what I did there. Oh, I ran out of my ammo. We can do the same thing with the arm micros. I'm gonna do the same thing with the arm micro now. Okay, I was bang on target, but I ran out of ammo. So I hope you can understand what I'm saying. That's how you basically use the bunny hopping thing to your advantage. If you can't use that little, if you can't see that little dot in the center of your screen, this is what I do. I basically try and make a rough estimate of the size of my own character and try and do the same thing. I'm going to try and show you a little bit more complex how I can do it from a bit of a distance and how I practice with the Gmaul. Let's just respawn with the Gmaul right now. Oopsie. Okay, give me one more second. Alright, so now I spawned with the Gmaul. Now I'm gonna get up on that little piece of platform in the center of the screen, and I'm gonna try and shoot either one of those. Okay, let's try and shoot this one. I've shot the first couple of shots. I hope you guys can see this. I'm gonna be shooting on this pillar right now. I'm gonna be on just this much, this little bit of platform that I'm on right now. I'm gonna use the dodging trick. So there you go. Oopsie. Okay, that was bad. Okay. So there it is, almost on target. Bear in mind, I've been playing Sleeping Dogs for the past 2 days, so I'm kind of out of practice, but I can still get it on target pretty much. Okay, let's do the exact opposite. Oopsie. Basically, what I'm trying to show is it's such a small piece of cover. If you can do it in this much, in this little piece of a platform, you can easily do it in the center of the screen. Like if I jump down, I can easily keep on shooting them every single shot. I'm gonna try and bunny hop. That was good. That was pretty decent. So that's what I'm trying to show. That's what I'm trying to show you guys. You can use that bunny hopping thing. Not only can you dodge and save yourself, but you can actually use it offensively and try and kill the other person. As long as you practice getting your aim right in the center of the screen. And when I say center of the screen, you have to practice. If you can see the, like I said before, if you can see the dot thing, or if you can work something out better for yourself, you can of course go ahead and do that. But this is the trick, the little trick that I use. I try and measure the distance in the center of the screen with the width of my own character. If I'm looking towards the right, I basically just shoot exactly what I can see. Like I don't take any extra distance. But if I'm looking towards the left, I take the exact same distance of my own character and I shoot on that side. So that's basically what I do, and it works out pretty well for me. So you guys can try it out and see what I'm trying you to do. I'm going to show you a couple of clips of using this thing in action, basically either defensive, you know, trying to save myself, or else you know, just jumping around with the bunny hopping thing offensively and trying to kill someone. Yeah, so I'm gonna be using a lot of clips right now to show you how I use this thing in the game, both defensively to try and save myself and get undercover or something, and at the same time offensively, you know, trying to if somebody's shooting me from the back, basically I use the bunny hopping or the dodging trick, and I turn around and I shoot them and I kill them. So it's pretty useful with the little amount of health that you can get in this game, along with the lag and everything else. If you can use tricks like this, I mean, that's exactly why people use bunny hopping, right? I mean, that's the reason why we use bunny hopping, because the health was so less. So I hope you guys could understand what I was trying to explain to you. I do know that it was a bit rough and I wasn't very clear, because it's actually a little bit tough to try and explain. I'm sure that you guys are going to understand a lot better when you look at the cinema, like what I'm trying to say, but it's a bit tough to explain, like, just without any pictures, without any images. I'm of course going to use some pictures. I'm going to edit some pictures. I'm going to use some gameplay, so you guys can understand what I'm trying to say a lot better. So basically, this is the tip and trick series for dodging or bunny hopping and resetting your aim. So you don't just want to dodge, you don't just want to bunny hop and get away from them. You basically want to get away from them and try and kill them at the same time. So that's what this entire thing was all about. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. If you have any criticism, any constructive feedback, please do leave a like and a comment below, and I'll see you in the next game. See you guys.